How's it going, everybody? C-RadTV back here in our videos. Of course, the new NFL season is officially upon us this week. So with the 2022 NFL season upon us, it means that it's now the return and time for the 2022 NFL weekly picks on the channel. So yes, the weekly picks are back. So we're going to go through every game, and I'm going to give you my winners for this week, who I think will win each game this week. So yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and let's jump right into the picks this week. So yeah, last week, with my record though, I think I got around like 69-70% of the games right last year, so that's a pretty good record to go with. So I usually do pretty well with these games, and yes, I actually am betting this year. I actually do have some betting this year. So yeah, hopefully with some of these games, I can actually make some money off it. So yeah, anyway though, enough talk. Let's just go ahead and let's jump right into this week's games. Let's go. So starting off, we have our first game of the season, the Thursday night game to kick off the season. We got the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers playing at SoFi in Los Angeles. Of course, for the Rams, the reigning Super Bowl champions, they'll be officially hanging the banner up. There's their second Super Bowl banner up on the rafters. So yeah, for this game, this could be potentially a Week 1 Super Bowl preview, because I think both teams are going to be Super Bowl contenders this year. Like, the Rams are as good, if not better, than last year. And I think the Bills are going to more likely represent the AFC in the Super Bowl this year. I think the Bills are going to be the team to be in the AFC. Tough game to open up the season, but I'm going to go with the Rams in this one. It's going to be a very tight one, but I'm going to say the Rams win this game. So now to our slate of Sunday games. First game, we got the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons playing in Atlanta. Of course, for the Falcons, it's the start of the post-Matt Ryan era. They got Mariota starting. Falcons are rebuilding. They're going to be contending for a top pick this year in the draft. So I'm going to go Saints to win Week 1, so give me the Saints in that game. Next game, San Francisco 49ers, Chicago Bears playing in Chicago. Of course, Trey Lance will be officially getting his first career NFL start against Justin Fields and the Bears. I got the 49ers winning this game. Justin Fields is going to get murdered by the Bears this year. The Bears are starting another fucking rebuild again. That O-line is very sus for the Bears. I think Fields is going to get murdered this week, so give me the 49ers in this game. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals playing in Cincinnati. First game for the Steelers in the post-Ben Roethlisberger era. Of course, for this game, Mitch Trubisky is getting the start for the Steelers. I do think Kenny Pickett will start for the Steelers, but I don't think it will be until mid-season. So for this game, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals over the Steelers. I'll take Cincinnati. And I actually got a bold prediction for the Steelers this year. I think this is going to be the first time under Mike Tomlin that the Steelers will finish with a losing record. I mean, it's bound to happen at some point. I think this is the year it happens. It's going to happen at some point. Next game, New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins playing in Miami. I was debating this game back and forth, but in the end, usually New England has struggled when playing in Miami, so I'm going to give the edge to the Miami Dolphins here, so I'll take Miami over New England this week. Next game, Baltimore Ravens, New York Jets playing at MetLife. So for this game, Joe Flacco is in the starter for this game because Zach Wilson will be out for the first 3 games with his knee injury. I'm going to say the Ravens win this game. I got the Ravens over the Jets in this one. Joe Flacco is Joe Flacco. And I think the Ravens are going to be out of a team on a mission last year after they were not that good last year from all the injuries. Next game. This next game is going to fucking suck. Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. What kind of name is the Commanders? Honestly, they were better off being the fucking no-names, to be honest. But yeah, Jacksonville and Washington playing in that shithole stadium, FedEx Field in Washington. This game's gonna fucking suck. Who really gives a shit? I'm gonna say Washington in this game. Fuck it, I don't really care. Next game, Cleveland Browns, Carolina Panthers playing in Carolina. A revenge game for Baker Mayfield. It's Baker's first game against his old team. And of course, the Browns do not have Deshaun Watson for the first 11 games of the season, so Jacoby Brissett's getting the start. And the Browns haven't won a season opener in God knows how long, so I'm going to say Baker gets his revenge on the Browns, so I'm taking the Panthers week 1 against Cleveland, so give me Carolina. Next game, Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans playing in Houston. Indianapolis has a new QB under center and Matt Ryan. The Texans are going to be pretty bad this year. So I'm going to say the Colts win this game. I got Indianapolis over Houston. Here's the good news, though. The Texans do have Cleveland's first-round pick this year. Just keep that in mind. Next game, Philadelphia Eagles, Detroit Lions playing at Ford Field. The Lions home opener. So this one, I think this is going to be a very tight game. In the end, though, I think I'm going to give Philly the edge in this game. I'm going to take the Eagles to win week 1 against Detroit, so give me the Eagles. So, next game we got on the schedule, we have the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans playing in Tennessee. Tennessee, though, I think Tennessee's going to take a step back this year. You know, I think they're going to feel the loss of A.J. Brown in the long term. And Treylon Burks is literally just an A.J. Brown replacement, but can he live up to the same level that A.J. Brown was? Time will tell. In the end, though, the Giants, I feel like the Giants are going to be handicapped by Daniel Jones, so I'm going to say Tennessee wins this game. Give me the Titans in this one. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings playing in Minnesota. This is going to be a very tough game, but usually the Packers, they've usually struggled playing in U.S. Bank Stadium ever since it opened, so this is going to be a tough one, but I'm going to say the Vikings get this one. I'm going to take Minnesota over Green Bay. I think Green Bay's still going to win the North, but their grip is going to slowly lose their grip over the division throughout the year, as their window is slowly starting to shut. Next game, Kansas City Chiefs, Arizona Cardinals playing in Arizona. I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game. The Arizona Cardinals, I think, are going to struggle right out of gate. Like, they're going to feel the loss of DeAndre Hopkins in the first 6 games. They're going to really feel it. And I think the Cardinals are going to be a massive disappointment this year. Like, I don't even have the Cardinals even making the playoffs this year because they're usually a bad team the second half of the year, especially Cliff Kingsbury's collapses with his teams he's coached, which happens every single year he's coached. So, I think the Cardinals are going to struggle. I'm going to take the Chiefs in week 1. Next game, we're starting week 1 off the way we ended the regular season last year. Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Chargers playing in Los Angeles. Of course, the Raiders got a new head coach in Josh McDaniels. Of course, the Chargers, same thing as always. The Chargers, though, I'm going to say the Chargers win this game. Like, I'm not sold on Josh McDaniels. I think Tyron McDaniels is going to be a mistake for the Raiders. So, I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. Next game, we have our Sunday night game. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys playing in Dallas. So, this is a weird thing for the Cowboys. Because usually every time the Cowboys have their home opener on Sunday night, it's usually against either the Eagles or the Giants. This year it's against neither team, which is kind of weird. So yeah, Tampa Bay and Dallas. I'm going to say Tampa Bay in this one. I just think the Cowboys are going to take a step back this year. So give me the Buccaneers in this one. And of course, we have the big game of the week right here in a Monday night game. Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks playing in Seattle. Of course, this is Russell Wilson's first game in a Broncos uniform. And not only is it Russell Wilson's first game against his old team, it's his first game back in Seattle since the trade. So yeah, a revenge game for Russell Wilson. The Seahawks are going to be screwed this year. Like, they're going to be starting between Geno Smith and Drew Lock. Yeah, the Seahawks are tanking for a top draft pick this year, so I'm going to say I got the Broncos winning this game. I think the Broncos couldn't make the playoffs this year as a wild card. Maybe the AFC West under the right circumstances. But I have Denver winning week 1, so give me the Broncos in week 1. But yeah, anyway, though, those are my picks for this week. That's all I got to say. So yeah, those are my picks for week 1 this year. Another season upon us. Looking forward to it. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got to say. Hope everyone's a great day, and I'll see you all whatever I make next. Peace.